Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel, Chili 1911. Come across these two old boxes of Remington shot shells. I've had them for a while, and kind of vintage boxes that you don't see anymore, and I just wanted to show y'all and take a look at them. The one on the right here is buckshot. It's Premier Magnum extended range nickel plated buckshot. It's a 10 round box, 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch, and it's 12 pellet double aught buck. Most of the 2 3/4 inch you get today in double aught is 8 or 9 pellet, so I thought that was pretty neat. And Remington's calling that a Magnum load. I'd say they're loaded pretty hot. The other one here on the left is like some waterfowl shells. It's a Remington Express steel. It's a 25 round box. This one's not a full box, the buckshot is. 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch, 1 1/8 ounce of shot, number 2 shot. Got your safety rules printed there on the back. It's pretty neat. They break down the shell and kind of show you. It's says rustless steel shot is zinc galvanized to prevent corrosion. Extra tough high density plastic shot container for maximum barrel protection. This top one says high base head and high capacity plastic hull designed for maximum payload. And then down near the bottom it says exclusive wet proof feature, locks out moisture at both crimp and primer end of shell. So we'll take a look at one of those. So here's the shell, definitely high brass. It does kind of look like the shell has like a, in between the crimps, almost like some kind of a clear glue of sorts. I don't know how well you can see that, but the primer, I can't really tell that it looks any different than any other shotgun shell, but I can kind of see something down there in the crimp. So that's the waterfowl shot. Here's the buckshot. Trying to be careful with these boxes. I mean, they might be collector's items or something. Premier Magnum double aught buck. With a Remington Peters head stamp. I believe this one, yeah, it has the Remington Peters head stamp as well. Like I said, that buckshot, full 10 round box. I don't know exactly how old these are. I mean, they're not terribly old. I would imagine, probably with the buckshot, I would imagine it's maybe late 80s, early 90s. This one's probably somewhere in the 90s, I would imagine, for a production date. If you'll notice the buckshot, it's the green and yellow, like most Remington. This one's, you know, green and gray. And if you compare it, I have a 15 round box of modern slugs. So if you kind of look at the colors, the green has changed between all three of them. So I know the modern, like birdshot, the 25 round boxes of Remington birdshot, it's kind of in a different colored box as well, unlike the, you know, like these slugs. But take a look at one of these slugs. It's, I mean, y'all know what a Remington slug looks like, but and in the 15 round box, you basically just get 3 of these 5 round slug boxes. So it basically looks the same, but there's nothing printed on it, and it doesn't have the Peter's head stamp. It's just Remington 12 gauge. Of course, this is a slug, it don't have a crimp, but doing some research, I don't know exactly when they stopped doing it, but a lot of the old vintage shot shells too, they were plastic holes, but they had like a paper card right here instead of the star crimp like we see today. But I just thought it was something neat, especially, and I wanted to show you all the difference in the colors from the past to today. If anybody happens to know how old that buckshot or the waterfowl load is, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, catch y'all on the next one. Chili 1911 out.